Alcohol dependence is a chronic disease that is often progressive and fatal. Although alcoholism tends to run in families, it is influenced by both genetic and environmental factors. The four symptoms of alcohol dependence include craving for alcohol, inability to reduce or stop alcohol consumption, experience withdrawal symptoms when stopping alcohol consumption, increased tolerance of alcohol. Here are the warning signs of alcohol dependence: drinking in the morning, drinking alone, drinking to feel sociably comfortable, drinking to the point of intoxication, drinking that results in blackouts or memory loss, drinking that results in injuries, accidents, or aggressive behavior, getting drunk regularly, your professional or schoolwork has suffered, you feel guilty about drinking. Alcohol is the most commonly used and widely abused drug in the United States. It contributes to 100,000 deaths annually, making it the third leading cause in preventable mortality in the United States. Over 13.8 million Americans have problems with drinking, including the 8.1 million people who are alcoholics. Children of alcoholics are 4 times more likely to become alcoholics than children of non-alcoholics. Rates of alcohol problems are highest among the ages 18 through 29. Heavy and chronic drinking can harm virtually every organ in the body. It is associated with cardiovascular diseases such as stroke and hypertension. Treatment for alcohol dependence varies for each individual. Those who have become alcohol dependent generally require help from others to stop drinking, which could include detoxification, medical treatment, counseling, and/or self-help group support. Our personality is a complex pattern of psychological characteristics. These traits can be destructive, such as jealousy. However, others may be the exact opposite and influence your persona as a whole. These traits are strong positive characteristics that set the foundation for one's cognitive and emotional perception and values. Positive psychology is conducted at an individual level. It consists of character strengths such as capacity for wisdom and knowledge, courage, perseverance, valor, temperance, forgiveness, self-control, and caution. The majority of alcoholics develop their dependency from a desire to escape reality. Individuals in this type of situation prefer to avoid problems and choose intoxication as a means to temporarily relieve their pain or worry. When a person is ready to quit, positive psychology can help better outcome their addiction. The best thing for a person with this disease is to educate themselves about their illness. Through wisdom and knowledge, one can learn about themselves and better understand their illness, as well as how to deal with it. Alcoholics need direction in their lives as a means to comprehend what is occurring around them due to their dependency of alcohol. Realizing that your addiction affects those who care about you is the first step. The biggest issue tied with alcohol dependency is the chance of relapse. However, if a person is capable of applying judgment to their everyday life, they will eventually know when they are becoming vulnerable or anxious to drink. Courage is one of the most important characteristics for avoiding relapse. It allows a person to continue on their journey and overcome obstacles that stand in their way. Perseverance must be attained as a means to stay on track. Valor is also required to resist the temptation of drinking again. Along with courage, an alcoholic needs to apply honesty to his or her life. Under this guideline, a person must be capable of admitting they have a problem. They must be honest with themselves and identifying their weaknesses and strengths. Through these steps, a person will be able to apply many of the virtues associated with positive psychology. When individuals fail to remain sober, they believe all hope is lost. Feeling guilty for failing, alcoholics typically lose their motivation. By strengthening one's level of temperance, recovering alcoholic can adopt characteristics such as forgiveness, self-control, and caution. A person must learn to forgive themselves for the mistakes they have made, as well as their failed attempts to remain sober. This will decrease emotional turmoil. By forgiving and moving on, a person can focus their attention on abstinence in general. To accomplish this feat, a recovering alcoholic must learn self-control rather than self-regulation. When alcoholics drink, they lack the ability to know when to stop. By developing self-control, a person may stay away from alcohol entirely. However, persons who are recovering from alcoholism may be more vulnerable at times than others. This is exactly why alcoholics practicing sobriety must be cautious about their surroundings. They must continue to separate themselves from those who are bad influences. In the course of practicing caution, the chances for an alcoholic to remain sober are then again raised, several times over.